Listen closely, for what you are about to receive is not a coincidence, nor is it merely a passing message. This is a sacred moment, an awakening guided by the hand of the divine and whispered into the winds by Archangel Michael himself. The universe has been watching, aligning, and waiting. Now the veil is lifting, and a truth beyond human comprehension is preparing to unfold before your very eyes. You have been observed, not with judgment, but with divine purpose. A private investigator led not by human curiosity, but by higher instruction, has been walking silently through the corridors of your life. They have traced every step, followed every lead, and uncovered what was meant to remain buried. The findings are not only astonishing, they are holy. This is not merely the result of investigation. This is revelation, and it has been written across time and spirit that you would receive it now. There are no accidents in the divine plan. What you thought was confusion was actually sacred orchestration. The silences, the strange turns in your path, the whispers you felt but could never quite hear, these were not illusions. These were the echoes of truth preparing to break free. Everything that was done in darkness, every false word spoken against you, every plot made in secret places is being exposed. The light of truth is burning through the shadows and illuminating all that was once hidden. There are conversations that took place behind closed doors. Your name spoken in hushed tones, your path altered by unseen hands. But no longer the divine has sent a witness, and that witness has found everything. The veil of secrecy is being torn apart. What was meant for your harm will now be turned for your good. This is not just about you. It is about your destiny, your calling, your rightful inheritance in this life. The forces that moved against you underestimated the truth. They believed the darkness would hide them forever. But nothing remains concealed when the heavens decree a revelation. Archangel Michael stands beside you, declaring with divine authority that the time of exposure has come. The truth is rising like the sun after a long and painful night. It cannot be stopped. It will not be delayed. You are not alone. You never were. There have been angelic forces guiding every moment, watching, protecting, waiting for this exact hour. The investigator did not stumble upon these truths. They were led. Every detail they uncovered was placed in their path by divine hands, and now the puzzle is complete. The pieces are in front of you, and you must see clearly what was hidden for so long. Prepare your heart, for what is coming is not just clarity, it is liberation. This is the moment of divine reckoning, where truth becomes your shield and justice your reward. Everything that once confused you will now begin to make sense. Every tear you cried in silence, every prayer whispered in despair, has brought you to this holy threshold. Do not fear. The truth does not come to destroy you. It comes to raise you. What you are about to learn will not only shock you, it will empower you. This is the moment that redefines everything. You are not who they said you were. You are who God has always known you to be. The walls of deception are crumbling. The foundation of lies is shaking. The whispers of betrayal are being drowned out by the roar of divine justice. What was done behind your back is now coming to light before your eyes. This is your moment to stand not as a victim, but as a victor. The truth is no longer a stranger. It is your companion, your weapon, your deliverance. The investigator's work is done. The scroll is open. The knowledge is yours. And now you must decide how you walk forward. whether in fear or in the power of the revelation you have received. You were never meant to live in the dark. You were always chosen to walk in light. What has been uncovered will not simply change your mind. It will change your future. Your name is being cleared. Your path is being realigned, and every obstacle that once stood before you is beginning to fall away. You are stepping into a new reality, one built on truth, purpose, and divine clarity. This is the moment heaven ordained. This is your sacred awakening. Everything has led to this. The air around you is shifting. Can you feel it? It is the vibration of destiny, awakening the silent hum of truth, beginning to echo in every corner of your soul. Your spirit is stirring not in fear, but in remembrance, because somewhere deep within, you always knew this moment would come. You felt it in the silence of the nights when your heart cried out without words. You sensed it in the weight you carried in the moments you questioned your worth, your path, your place in the story. And now the answer is arriving, wrapped in revelation and soaked in divine timing. The truth has been protected for such a time as this, and though it was hidden, it was never lost. Every tear you shed was counted. Every injustice you endured was written, and the time has come for heaven to respond. The forces that stood against you are now being scattered. What was meant to oppress you is now being used to elevate you. You were never overlooked. You were being prepared for a moment that could only come once your soul was strong enough to carry it. What the investigator has discovered is not only your vindication, it is your coronation. This truth will not leave you the same. It is a sword in your hand and a crown on your head. Walk boldly. Now, not as someone broken by the past, but as someone chosen for the future. The lies that once held you will no longer have power here. The shadows that tried to cling to you are fleeing from the light of divine clarity. You are standing at the threshold of complete transformation. This is where confusion ends and purpose begins. This is where wandering stops and the path clears. This is the divine moment where the silence of heaven breaks, and you are met not with judgment but with revelation. What once was secret is now sacred. What was once a burden is now your banner. You are being anointed with truth, clothed in clarity, and filled with the fire of divine understanding. Listen now, for Archangel Michael is still speaking. His voice is not distant. It is close, resounding through your soul with power and peace. He says, "Rise, for the time has come for the hidden things to be revealed, for the crooked places to be made straight, and for your destiny to rise from the ashes of deception. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are favored, and your time is now." The universe has aligned. The angels have moved. The veil is lifted. The investigator's work is finished. Now the scroll of truth is being handed to you. It bears your name, your story, and your vindication. What you do with this revelation will define not only your future but the generations that follow. For when the truth comes, it comes not just for healing but for legacy. So stand not trembling, but rooted. Stand in the fullness of the light that has been given to you. Speak not in doubt but in faith. Declare not what was, but what is now unfolding. This is your time. This is your divine turning point. You were never born to be hidden in the shadows. You were created to be a beacon of truth, a vessel of clarity, and a bearer of justice. The heavens rejoice as you receive what was always yours. The silence is broken. The mystery is solved. The moment has arrived. And now, beloved soul, take a breath, for everything that has weighed upon you is lifting. What is coming will not only shock those around you, but it will confirm to you what you always knew, that the divine was with you all along, preparing you for something far greater than you imagined. This is not the end. This is the rebirth. Type Amen to claim this moment. Type Quasi 333 if you're ready to walk in your divine inheritance. Type Scotton S 777 if you know the breakthrough is already here. You are not alone. You are seen. You are chosen. Like this message to affirm your blessing. Subscribe to stay connected to what the universe is unfolding. The time of miracles is near. The truth has arrived. And now the light is yours to carry. With infinite grace, with eternal love, with the power of truth behind you, walk forward. The revelation is complete.